There is a pressing need for new homes in the borough, with around 2,300 people who are in temporary accommodation and those who are on our waiting list. Within the borough, we are committed to tackling the urgent need for good quality affordable homes. Today we are here to talk to you about the Silchester Arches site, which forms one of the sites in our New Homes Delivery programme, which seeks to deliver over 600 new homes with a minimum of 300 social rent on sites owned and managed by the council. All homes built on this site will be for social rent. Thank you to all those who have attended the previous rounds of consultation on this project and provided feedback. Since the previous consultation, we have also focused discussions with residents living close to the site and other key stakeholders to obtain their views. We have reviewed all of the comments provided to date to develop the revised design proposals, which we now want to present to you prior to submission of a planning application. Details of the events where members of the team will be able to answer questions you may have are outlined on this slide. This slide provides a recap of the site and surrounding area, showing views into and around the site. Using resident feedback received so far, the council and design team have identified the following project priorities: optimising the delivery of new affordable homes that are tenure blind and in a range of sizes, considering the scale and height of surrounding buildings, working together with the local community, minimising the adverse effects of daylight and sunlight on surrounding homes, delivering good quality design that takes account of sustainability, ensuring new homes meet requirements in respect of air quality, noise, and natural light and ventilation, providing winter gardens or balconies to all homes, and maximising communal outdoor space. Some of the key themes emerging from the previous rounds of consultation are identified on this slide and include a preference for a building of similar height to others in the local area, with 9 stories being considered too tall, concern regarding potential daylight and sunlight impacts, support for retention of the existing London plane tree, queries about the location of the bin store, concerns regarding the impact of access to aquifer land. On the following slides we outline how the proposals have been developed to respond to these matters. It was clear from the previous rounds of consultation that a building which significantly exceeded the height of Bramley House at 5 stories would not be supported locally. As such, the updated proposal strikes a balance between height and the need to provide new homes, with a scheme of 6 stories enabling the provision of 11 new homes for social rent. Respondents voiced concern regarding the potential impact of overshadowing into neighbouring gardens. To outline how the proposals minimise any overshadowing, we have extracted the shadow path of the building. This shows the trajectory of the shadow of the proposed scheme has minimal impact into existing rear gardens. With the amended scheme at 6 stories and 11 homes, the ratio of garden space to homes is much improved in the scheme. We have also developed the landscape design to ensure that no bins or bike stalls are located in the garden space, ensure direct and safe access to the garden for all residents, retain the existing London plane tree at the front of the site, and provided the wheelchair accessible home on the ground floor with its own front garden and rear patio. In response to potential unwanted smells and pests associated with bins, we have relocated the bin store into the building footprint. The bin store will now be accessed off Silchester Road and will be well ventilated. The home closest to 13 Silchester Road will have a landscaped private front garden, similar to the existing homes along the street, with dedicated bins and bike storage. Following concerns raised during the previous round of consultation with regard to the potential impact of incorporating access to aquifer studios' outdoor areas, the Council have agreed to consider these works separately of this application to enable further involvement with relevant parties. This slide shows the revised landscape proposals for the site at the ground floor level, with the retention of the existing tree and revised outdoor space layout. It shows the internal ground floor layout of the building, which includes the provision of a wheelchair accessible unit, and typical floor plans for the levels above, which provide a further 10 homes in a mix of 1 and 2 bedroom flats. These images show how the various flat layouts could look with different arrangements of living and sleeping spaces. This image provides an illustration of how one of the upper floor 1 bedroom homes would look with the integrated winter garden. This image provides a similar illustration of one of the upper floor 2 bedroom homes and associated winter garden. This slide provides a summary of the proposed building materials and styling to be incorporated into the scheme. Here is an illustrative view of the proposed scheme from the junction of Bramley and Silchester Road, with the 5-storey Bramley house in the foreground compared to the proposed 6-storey building. This is a computer-generated image of a closer view to the site along Silchester Road. Here is an illustrative view of the ground floor level of the building, showing the frontage and entrance onto Silchester Road. This is a computer-generated image of the proposed view from Kingsdown Close. The Council's target programme for this site is outlined on this timeline. We will be finalising our designs for the submission of a planning application in July 2021, with an aim to start construction in 2022, and with a view to completion in 2023. Following submission of the planning application, you will be able to provide your formal comments on the scheme to the Council's Planning Department as part of the public consultation period on the planning application. Following submission, the proposals will be visible on the Council's planning application page. We will also publish a link on the project website and through social media so that the public are aware of the submission and can access the link to provide their comments. The Council's Planning Department will also erect a notice on the site confirming details of this consultation process. Any comments provided will then be considered by the Planning Department as part of the determination process of the application.